everyone, welcome back to my channel, Diamonds and Washi. My name is Katie, and happy Black Friday week at Diamond Art Club. Happy Thanksgiving to anyone that is celebrating. Diamond Art Club has pulled out all the stops for Black Friday this year. They are releasing 111 brand new diamond painting kits on Black Friday, and there's some fantastic images in the mix here, you guys, including the one I have for you right now, which is Disney's Cinderella, with just an absolutely amazing classic artwork from this movie. And I know, my fellow Cinderella fans, we have been waiting for some gorgeous artwork just like this. I think this is one of the best Disney kits that they have dropped so far. If you want to see a look at this one completed, check out Diamond Art Club's cover photo on their Facebook page. And it's just going to enable you, though, just fair warning. But Black Friday, let me give you a quick rundown and then we'll look at this kit. So Diamond Art Club's Black Friday release happens at a different day and time than their standard weekend releases. These releases are going to go live on Friday morning, Black Friday, at 7 a.m. Pacific, which is 10 a.m. Eastern time. So it's a different release time as well. Now, if you're in specifically the Diamond tier, it's only Diamond tier for Black Friday, gets a much longer early access window that starts at 9 p.m. Pacific on Thursday, on Thanksgiving, when you've got like your turkey coma going on. And that's midnight, technically midnight Friday, if you're in the Eastern time zone. So you get that extra access window, and they will hold back stock for the general release. So if something sells out in the early release, which I'm sure there will be lots of sellouts, honestly, check back at the general, and hopefully you'll be able to snag if you missed anything. Now, if you want some company and some fun leading up to the actual Diamond release, I'm going to be doing a countdown live stream again this year with my friend Lindsay from Emeralds and Fairy Lights. We're going to start at 7 p.m. Pacific time, which is 2 hours before the Diamond release, live here on my channel, chatting about all the new releases, putting together our shopping lists, and once the release goes live, watching the madness unfold, seeing what sells out first. It's always a lot of fun, and we'd love to have you join us. I'll have that linked below. If you'd like to click in, you can see the start time in your time zone and set a reminder if you'd like. Okay. All that red tape out of the way, I want to get a look at this kit. Let's get into it. So this one is called Disney's Cinderella. It's a big one, 69.9 by 85.6 centimeters. And here's a look at the render, but I'll get you a better look when we actually open this up. Now this one looks like, yeah, with some of their Disney kits, they are side opening boxes. They have not launched this with their kits in general, but a lot of their Disney kits have this style of box. But this is all officially licensed Disney artwork, so you're going to see all the official Disney branding and everything. This one's going to have 66 colors, including 1AB and 3 fairy dust, with almost 100,000 diamonds. There's some info about how to diamond paint on the back. Newbies, I will also have some beginner videos linked below you could take a look at, including how to diamond paint, kind of a 101 tutorial, along with some other helpful beginner videos. And hopefully you'll find that helpful. You can dive right into your new Disney kits. Now, this is the part of my video where usually I'm talking about how, okay, if you're new to Diamond Art Club, I got a 20% off discount code, which is true. And if you're watching this after Black Friday, then this is applicable. If you are new to Diamond Art Club and want to save 20% off your first purchase, I have a code you can use. That's my name, Katie, Katie, and the number 20. And feel free to use that. And thank you so much if you do. But if you're shopping Black Friday weekend, however long the sale is running, I'm not sure what it's going to be or exactly how much the percentage is going to be, but what I can tell you is this is usually one of their best sales of the year. And almost certainly whatever that sale is going to be better than my affiliate discount code. So take advantage if that's the case, okay? I want you to save as much as possible. All right, I am going to struggle my way through opening this apparently. There we go. And let's take a look at this one. So yeah, side opening box. They have not made this standard, but for some of these Disney kits, that's what they've gone with. All right, let's take a look at the toolkit. For those of you that are new to Diamond Art Club, I want to make sure you get a good look at what they have to offer. Most diamond painting companies will send a basic toolkit. Diamond Art Club has made some, in my opinion, nice upgrades to their toolkits. For example, the pen that they send you, they call it a twist and pick pen. It is more ergonomic than, it has more to it than a standard basic pink pen. And it comes preloaded with a clear wax. This one, like, it wasn't originally really screwed in all the way, but no harm done, because you can actually, if you run out of the wax that's in there, twist it back the opposite direction, you can reload it. But there you can see I twisted it the other way, the wax is coming out there. The other end has a 4-placer. It is removable, and they also include a 7-placer if you prefer that for multi-placing. This also fits their metal pens, or sorry, their metal tips, their metal multi-placers. Just make sure you get the ones that push in and are not twisted if you decide to grab one of those. They give you some extra wax in case you run out of what was already preloaded in the pen, and they also give you a bit of their classic pink heart wax if you prefer that. And then you get some baggies. You can store some of your leftover diamonds in those. Last but not least is my favorite of their Toolkit upgrades, which is their trays. They're much bigger than a super basic tray, and I like that because I'm a multi-placer. I want to be able to use my 12 placer, and these bigger trays like this let me do that more easily. Comes with a stopper there as well as a sliding lid, and these are stackable. If you want to kit up into these. I feel like I'm talking really fast, but here's the deal. It is currently Wednesday. UPS just dropped off a handful of my sneak peeks, and my husband took my youngest out of the house, so I'm filming like a couple of my sneak peeks as quickly as I can, and I'm like feeling a tiny bit short of breath. I'm like, all right, let's just chill. All right, let's see what our treasure quest card is going to be. This is so pretty with that iridescent like holographic effect. Okay, this is a treasure quest card. This is a pretty collectible with the original artwork and also as part of a secondary rewards program. These have ranks. This one is a bronze, and most of the treasure quest cards, like that's the most common. You're most likely to get a bronze as well. But if you get this exact kit, you might also get one of the other ranks of cards. There's also silver, gold, and black, with black being the rarest. And once you get various combinations of these, you can scratch off this code here and you can redeem for things like gift cards or even a custom diamond painting. Now, on the inside of here is some helpful info. I just wanted to point out specifically the Facebook group, which is a really handy resource, especially right now for Black Friday, because there is a wonderful gal who runs a new release collages Facebook page and is posting on there every hour, just recapping the previews that have gone live that hour, because Diamond Art Club is previewing new images, one on their Facebook and a different one on their Instagram each hour for most of the day leading up to Black Friday. And that's all the information is there in one place. If you follow the collages profile, they'll also put a collage up at the end of each day with all of the previews for that day and some price estimates and stuff. It's really handy. Anyway, here's a set of stickers. These are stickers. This is a sticker, and a look at the original artwork. Just absolutely classic Disney, classic Cinderella. I love it. Then we have a set of pre-cut sticker labels in here. The code you see in the right-hand column is the DMC code. It comes from the DMC brand of floss, like in cross stitch. Most diamond painting companies use this color code system. Diamond Art Club puts their special drills at the end. So we have our 3 fairy dust colors that start with Z, our AB that starts with AB, and then we have a couple of 6000s range colors, which those actually are not DMC codes. Those are colors that Diamond Art Club has created to fill gaps in the DMC color code system. Since Diamond Art Club makes all their diamonds in-house, they're able to do that. They just go, hey, this color family, there's not a lot of blues. Let's add another shade of blue, and we'll give it this number. So that is a thing that they do. All right. We have our classic mice. Oh my gosh. This is so cute. This is big. This is what this is. This is big. Oh my gosh. It's like the front of, I'm like, is this the front of the VHS tape? I feel like this is like the front of the VHS tape. Look at that Cinderella castle. I want to go to there. It's so pretty. Oh my gosh, this looks so good. I just have to remind you guys, if you want to see this one completed, Diamond Art Club has posted a completed image as their cover. I'm pretty sure it's their cover photo of their Facebook profile. It's there right now. So it looks so good. It's actually how they teased it ahead of time, and we knew this image was coming like a week or two ago. So this looks so good. Oh my gosh. Okay, let's go on a tour of the features and whatnot. Again, for those of you that are newer to this company. So branding and all that. Let's talk about canvas material, because I really do like Diamond Art Club's canvases. They're really soft on the back. That's actually feels softer than usual. But more importantly, they just are nice to diamond paint on. They lay flat well. They hold drills well. They hang well if you want to hang them on the wall. So I'm a fan. And then they have poured glue, It's pretty sticky, and a thick plastic cover that has perforated sections. So if you like having kind of gridded areas to work within, you can make use of those. They split there if you want to tug once you're done with the section. Then Diamond Art Club puts the legend on either side, so like the top left and over at the bottom right as well. Then at the bottom left of the canvas, you're going to see the title, the size, and copyright. So this piece is legally licensed, 100% above board from Disney. Now there's a lot of stolen artwork out there, not from Diamond Art Club, from other websites and whatnot. And Disney is one of the most commonly stolen IPs. Now, everything that Diamond Art Club has is legally licensed, which means they have Disney's permission to use this exact artwork and are obviously compensating Disney for it as well. So this Disney partnership, I think, happened, was like starting a year ago, and it's been just delightful ever since, and problematic for my wallet. We have a discount code down here. You're gonna want to use the Black Friday one, you guys, and their socials. That's where you're gonna see the Black Friday previews. A little bit of information about their lifetime warranty. Now, as long as you were the original owner and purchaser of your kit, you're covered under that lifetime warranty, which includes things like if you were to run out of a drill color, you can contact customer support and they'll take you from there. This kit looks like it is a color blocking dream if you love color blocking. Now, color blocking is where you have sometimes literal blocks of the same color in an area like this. You could see it's like going up the pant legs. It's even in a lot of Cinderella's dress. So you'll be able to use a multi-placer. You'll have that color in your tray for longer, and that tends to just go faster. The opposite of color blocking is confetti, which you can see a little bit of as we're getting into here. There'll probably be some in their faces too. There's some in the mice down there. But confetti is where you have more color changes in a small area and are changing the color out in your tray more often, but that's how you're going to get more details and also some nice color blending. But yeah, no, this is absolutely a more color blocking heavy canvas. The castle has a little bit of confetti. So in spite of the size, this kit's going to go fast. It's going to go fast, especially if you like to use a multi-placer. I'm going to grab my measuring tape just to do a very quick measurement on this one, and then we're going to look at the diamonds together. There is this white border that goes all around the edge. It's bigger down here at the bottom where the mice are kind of hanging off. That's like 85 on the nose. We're listed as 85.6. And then this way, let's see, we're at about 70 on the nose, and that's, yeah, this is 69.9. So we're gonna say that is safely true to size. Diamonds, let's take a look. Blues, purples, whites, and then some kind of rich colors for the like pant legs, and then the little soldiers in the background. Let's see, or guards, I should say. I'm really curious to see where the special drills are going to go. Hopefully some in Cinderella's dress. So we're going to have square drills with this one, just really maxing out the level of detail. Because if you didn't know, square drills are actually a little bit smaller than round drills are. So more of them will fit on a canvas compared to rounds. And we have several bags of this. This is that that border color, 3865. And these are not in DMC order, though the DMC codes are printed on the bags. They're roughly in order of weight, or the amount there is of that particular color, which is handy if you're like me and you get up into storage containers of various sizes, because then you can kind of see all together how many you have. All right, so we have the regular 3865 that was not a special drill, but then we have 2 bags of 3865 as a fairy dust diamond. So fairy dust diamonds have what looks like a fine glitter coating on the top that gives them a pearlescent or kind of shimmery effect. It's very subtle, and it's hard to see with the lighting I have going on right now with the natural light kind of coming in. But usually I'm filming at night after my kids go to bed. But excuse me. It's a subtle special drill compared to ABs, which we also have. Is it 1 AB in this one? Was it? Yeah, just 1 AB, which you'll see. But the fairy dust ones are actually my favorite special drill that Diamond Art Club has. I do really like that they have that subtle shimmer. It just really adds a little something to the painting without being really in your face and over the top. So, all right. Some pretty neutrals in here. Oh, hopefully you'll be able to see this one even better. So here's our next fairy dust color, which is a really rich kind of burgundy red, like a deep wine red almost. So Z321, and try to get you a look there. You can see that glitter coating there kind of shimmering, catching light a little bit on the tops of those. And then here is our one and only AB that's in this kit. It's AB 972 with a little straggler drill in there. Now, AB stands for Aurora Borealis. These are named after the northern lights and have a really super sparkly iridescent coating on the top that is going to draw your eye to where it's been charted. It is going to be a lot more in your face than a fairy dust diamond, but that extra sparkle really works in a lot of particular places in artwork. So we'll see where that one goes, along with the other fairy dust colors, of course. Here's one of those 6000s range colors. You can see there's not a special drill coating on these. It's just that shade of like lavender blue doesn't exist in the DMC. So Diamond Art Club made it. I think this is our last fairy dust. This is Z743. And this one's kind of a pale, it's like a ivory yellow, pale ivory yellowish color. All right, just a couple other strands to take a look at, but I think we've seen all the special drills. So we have some more of these shades of blue and purple. And this last strand are the ones we just have the small amounts of. So it's probably like the mice's clothing and maybe some of the just really little details in a few spots. Diamond Art Club typically gives you extra, like a good amount of extra. So if you run into any trash diamonds or anything like that, which is not common with Diamond Art Club squares, but you shouldn't have to be like forced to place those. You can pick those out and you should have plenty. If not, you can always contact customer support and they can send out some more to you. All right, let me take a quick look ahead of you to find our special drills, and I'll be right back. All right, so let's start down here at the very bottom. Just as a reminder, we had 1AB, which is a light orange color. Then we had the pale kind of ivory yellow fairy dust, that really deep red fairy dust, and the white fairy dust. So first things first, that light orange AB is going to be in some of the colors of the mouse, I almost said the mouses, the mice's clothes, like the shoes here, kind of the back of his shirt, and here on the sleeves of this shirt. So that color right there is going to be that light orange AB color. There's a little bit over here too on his hat. So cute. And I think that's it for special drills down here in our little mice friends. But as we start to move up, there's going to be a line of that light orange AB in this stripe, on the side of the stripe in the pants. And then at the bottom, or the darker red color in the guard's pants is going to be the kind of deep red fairy dust color. So you can see that here and here. It's also over here. And then there's these sparkles, like little magic motes that you can see against Cinderella's dress. That's going to be our white AB. And so that's going to give a little bit of sparkle and really pop against the blue colors. And then moving on up, this part of Cinderella's dress that looks kind of semi-transparent here, or sheer, that's going to be the white AB, as well as at her shoulders and her gloves and the prince's gloves. Those are all going to be white AB. So lots of shimmer going on there. And then there's some white AB in the little like sparkles, like the gemstones of her headband too. So that's really pretty. Her hair also, the lightest yellow color you see kind of going around there, that is going to be that pale kind of yellow ivory fairy dust color. And then we actually have some of the light orange AB in her hair as well. It's kind of the next lightest color. And then hopping over into our soldiers or guards. So these little like metal accents, like these metallic bits on their uniforms, are made up of a mix of the light orange AB next to the pale yellow ivory fairy dust. Now there's something interesting effect when you put those next to each other where it almost somehow like tricks your eye and gives it a little bit of a metallic almost effect. It's not literally what's going on, but sometimes that's how it looks to my eye. At the shoulder here, we have those two special drills again, the pale yellow / ivory fairy dust and the light orange AB. Then we have, I don't know what the name of this part is, this little strap going down here on their uniforms. That's going to be white AB, a little bit extra sparkle there. And then in their hats, we have a stripe of white AB in their hats. And then most of this plume on their hats, that dark red color, is going to be that dark red fairy dust that's so pretty. Now, it's going to be the same with these soldiers. They're just mirrored, so you know that. We got all that. And then here in the prince's outfit, shirt, top, whatever you would like to call it, jacket, we have some of the light orange AB next to the pale yellow ivory fairy dust. Again, right next to each other, kind of in several of these areas. That's the light orange AB here. And then both those special drills all throughout here and up to his neck. And then there's a bunch of the white fairy dust here in the center, and then lines of the white fairy dust in here. So a lot of what they're wearing, special drills. Then in these guard spears, we have some of the light orange fairy dust in some of these tassels and spots, and then a little bit of the pale yellow fairy dust in some of those spots too. Same deal over here. Up here, as we get into the night sky and the classic Cinderella castle, a lot of these sparkles and stars that you're seeing, including little sparkles and stars in the background, a lot of those are going to be that white fairy dust color, so lots of shimmer. Those are going to look beautiful against the dark background, of course. These sparkles against the castle are that white fairy dust as well. And then our cute little bird friends, their beaks have the light orange AB in them, which is really cute. And then this one has the dark red fairy dust right there too. So, yeah, lots of special drills in this one, you guys. I love the white fairy dust that we see in Cinderella's dress and in the sparkles. And I think that the subtle touches of like the kind of pale yellow ivory fairy dust next to that light orange AB is going to have such a cool effect in the various spots that we saw that in here with what the guards and the prince are wearing too. And in Cinderella's hair, I think it's going to be really pretty too. So this classic Disney artwork, I feel like this is a must-have, you guys. It's so, so pretty. Instant classic. Yeah, I am so excited to hear what you guys think about this one in the comments below. Let me give you a really quick recap. So this is just called Disney's Cinderella and is 69.9 by 85.6 centimeters. We've got square drills, 65 colors, 3 fairy dust, and 1 AB. Now, this kit is part of Black Friday at Diamond Art Club, one of their 111 new releases coming out. The release time again is going to be Friday morning. Unusual release day and time, 7 a.m. Pacific, 10 a.m. Eastern. That is general release. If you are in just the diamond tier, I'm sorry, Ruby tier friends, you are left out of this one. On a normal weekend, you guys get early access too, but for Black Friday, just diamond tier members get early access starting extra early the night before, which is 9 p.m. Pacific, 12 a.m. Eastern. 9 p.m. Pacific is on Thanksgiving, so after you come on in with a piece of pumpkin pie ready to shop. We're going to be doing our countdown live stream here on my channel starting 2 hours prior to release time. We're going to see if we can get a look at most of these kits, just briefly chat about them and talk about our shopping lists and possibly enable each other. It's always such a fun time. So check out the description box below for that link if you want to set a reminder and also see what time it starts in your time zone. So this one, I don't know if it's going to sell out. I feel like there's a solid chance of it because Cinderella fans have been patiently awaiting their little hearts out. So I really, really hope that if this is a must-have for you, that you're able to snag it. Like I think I mentioned in this video, it might have been my last sneak peek I filmed right before this one, but Diamond Art Club does hold back stock for early release or for the general release. So if and when kits sell out in the early release window, check back during the general release and hopefully you're able to snag any must-haves for you. So let me know in the comments, is this one a must-have for you? Is it going on your wish list for later or just going to be one that you enjoy vicariously through others? I look forward to hearing your thoughts. Thank you so much for watching. Subscribe if you want to. Make sure you don't miss any Black Friday goodness here on my channel. I will have some more sneak peeks to share with you and a number of belated first looks that'll be coming in that I can't wait to show. And I also do unboxings and reviews from a variety of different companies here on my channel, along with weekly whip and chats if you want some company while you're crafting on Monday mornings and other diamond painting related stuff. So thank you so much to you guys for watching. Thank you to Diamond Art Club for sending this over, and I hope you all have a wonderful Thanksgiving if you're celebrating. Please stay safe, and I hope you're doing just very, very well this holiday week. I hope you have a day and a week that's as wonderful as you are, and I will chat with you again soon. Bye, guys.